I don't know why. My like sometimes like my wait. Um wow. What an intro.
Elise! Elise!
Elise. Yeah?
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. So, like I mentioned in the previous episode, this is depression era part 2. So this is the current depression era. And I'm kind of going to get into that and then how I've been like kind of coping, I guess. Like I guess kind of a continuation. I mean, it's part 2 like as far as like having depression, but it's also like kind of a continuation of how I got back into it. Um but you would think that me being depressed the second time, like I would like be able to handle it better. But it's also like two totally different situations. And I'll get into that. Kind of like I guess continuing from depression era part 1. So after I went to therapy from like the fall of 2022 going into 2023. I think I stopped in January of 2023. And then after that, I was like kind of fine. Like I was okay. I was making friends. I was starting to get out of my shell a little bit. Um, and then I'm not gonna listen. This is another episode. There honestly, there could be 2 episodes from the situations I'm talking about, but and this is like it's kind of needed context, but not really. Like later into 2023, like the second half, um, I went through like a situation where I liked someone and I knew they didn't reciprocate those feelings. And so I like completely like I completely messed up that relationship with that person. I didn't tell them because I couldn't tell them because it's like, okay, why would I want to tell this person that I like them when I know they don't like me back? Like I know it. And so I'd rather like preserve that relationship rather than like mess that up, you know? So I didn't tell them. So I was literally like I was crying over that for months. I was crying about that for like I want to say from maybe like September 2023 to like April 2024, April last year. So eventually I got over it and like I moved on, but the damage was done. And that I moved on from that situation, but then I met someone else who was actually like interested in me and we started talking. There was a couple of situations that eventually led me to being ghosted. Embarrassing. I got ghosted when I was under the impression that we were going to have a conversation about like I guess everything. I don't know. I was under the impression we were going to have a conversation instead of me being just like ghosted. But yeah, I'm not like listen, the whole situation is like it's another story for another day. It's another episode. Like it's a lot. And obviously you can tell like based on this, whatever is going on here, I'm still kind of healing from it. Well, not it. I'm still healing from this person. And I think the problem in my healing process is the fact that like I cared so much about this person. I still do. Like if they called me right now, I probably would answer. Like if like I would. And that's been the biggest part of like my healing journey just like so all this happened like last summer sort of well it was like June going into July and then I was starting to get ghosted like I think like July. So of course all of fall semester I'm dealing with a freaking heartbreak and that was like the worst possible time I could have got my heart broken because I was dealing with more classes than I usually do. And then um I also had an internship at the time. So of course my schedule was freaking piled up and you would think that with my schedule being so full that I wouldn't have time to think about this person. No, I constantly thought about this person. And something that like I really struggled with during during fall semester, there were a couple things. First, okay, those videos on my For You page where it's like if this video is for you. Oh wait. Hold on. Okay. The videos on my For You page And it's like, if this video showed up on your For You page, it's meant for you. Or it's like, wait, what is it? Oh, okay, wait, okay. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Or what was the other one? What was the other one? Oh, no hashtags. This is meant for you. Like those, y'all know the videos I'm talking about. It's a canon event. It's a canon event.
Dear tarot card readers or thank you readers, shove them up your ass.
I kept seeing those videos, and of course, those people, they give you like false hope. They feed into your delusions, and of course, I thought, oh my gosh, they're saying like, they're saying everything about this person. Like, oh my gosh. And of course, like that wasn't good because it kept like, because all those videos were really saying the same thing. Like, this person is going to come back. This person is going to like reconcile with you. And, after the first couple videos, you would think that I'm like, oh, this is not going to happen. But no, it took me a couple months before I actually like was like, okay, Elise, like stop. You need to stop putting your energy in these videos because, no. And then another thing, of course, like I was checking this person's social media. I was constantly checking their page to see like if they posted, and eventually I'm like, to see if they posted on their story. And eventually I'm like, okay, Elise, you need to stop. You need to stop. So eventually I unfollowed them, which oddly enough, it took them a couple months to unfollow. What? Another story for another day. Eventually I stopped with the videos. I stopped with like checking their accounts. And the Unsent Project, y'all, the Unsent Project got me, okay? They got me. I did send one note. And I'm embarrassed because, okay, the one note, honestly, I sent it and it kind of didn't make sense, but it did. But I'm not gonna say what it was because it's embarrassing. Okay, that's in the past. If you don't know what the Unsent Project is, I implore you to go there and look up your name and just think of someone that you really liked or like currently like. Just look through and think of that person, and then I want y'all to comment what happened. How did you feel? This is therapy. How did you feel? No, but yeah, the Unsent Project is basically like where you like send notes to your first love. It's anonymous, so no, they don't know unless you like initial it or something, or like there's something like that they know it's like they know it's you. So of course I found this Unsent Project and I thought, oh my gosh, what if this person is like saying something about me? Like, and I still don't know because I kept seeing a lot of stuff. I don't think Elise is a really like common name, but it's also not an unknown name. So I'm sure there were like a lot of other Elises that could have been like going through some stuff. I kept going on there thinking that this person is saying like all these things like to me. And then of course I wrote that one. But what's embarrassing, because you can choose like the color of the note. Someone else wrote something and they said something like, I love you. And I'm like, okay, whoa, okay. I wasn't even like in a relationship with this person. Like, whoa. So I was like, oh, well, that's embarrassing. That wasn't me, just the same color, okay? Now, I've since like, doubled down a lot on looking at those videos, stalking page. Actually, I haven't looked at their page in like the longest, but since last year actually, but stalking their pages and then Unsent Project. Now I feel like I've grown a lot. Like I definitely think I'm like I've grown a lot. Like I honestly think I would handle things differently now. And also I mentioned in the Depression Era Part 1 video, okay, remember how the person I went on a date with cut me off, but they mentioned how like they respected that I like communication, which is why they told me they were cutting me off. Had I said that I like communication, maybe we could have avoided this. I've grown so much, but I feel like January, for some odd reason, I just got set back. like I just kept getting triggered in January, and then it just felt like I was going backwards. Like I went on the Unsent project, um, wasn't stalking their pages. I've grown. The Unsent project, it got me because I saw a video. Someone was like, go on the Unsent project if you want to break your heart, and I'm like, and I did. I did. I ended up crying after that. I would say the difference between Depression Era Part 1 and Depression Era Part 2. I mean, obviously, Depression Era Part 1, it was easy to get over because it was more like, I guess, situational. Like, it wasn't like, I wasn't emotionally attached to high school. So it was easier to like be like, yeah, I'm done with this place. Like, I'm like, depression is gone. But I think because with this specific person, I put them on like such a pedestal, and like even with everything that they did, I still like I still defended them because like literally everybody that's like that I'm close to that I've told about like the whole situation, they're like, oh yeah, you need to like move on, cut off, like no contact, like stop talking to this person because they done you dirty. And of course I'm like, but 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 no. I'm Captain Save-A-Ho. Listen, okay. I thought I could fix this person, okay? I thought I could fix this person. But they, like, it's like, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. That kind of situation. But no, I put this person on a pedestal, and I really shouldn't have. But I also, like, I don't know. My heart is still there, okay? My heart is still there. Girl, stop. Okay. I understand now, like August me, June or August me, September me probably would have been more sympathetic, but I think now I'm like, okay, with everything that's happened, I think it's better to be more understanding of my own feelings. How about that? How about we put our own feelings first? Which is crazy because I'm literally like, well, maybe it's because I have been like changing and I've been growing more empathetic to people, but like I don't know, I've always like considered myself kind of selfish, like especially when it comes to my own emotions. Like I'm always like kind of like I'm hurt, but like this time I didn't do that. Like I didn't prioritize my own hurt. I think that's where I'm at right now, just like prioritizing my emotions and my feelings and myself. Again, a crazy thing to like think about because like I'm literally like like I love myself. Like I don't know, like it's weird. Like I'm not like super selfish. Like I'm not a narcissist, but like I'm very much like me. I. Like if you wanted me to talk about myself, I could. Like that type of situation. So like when I then I understand like there were feelings involved, but like still like whatever happened to Elise? Like I said, I'm at a point where I've grown so much, and I think I'm more understanding of like my triggers and everything. But also like last semester I was low key avoiding therapy because I was like, "Oh, I can heal, like I can do this healing journey by myself." Like I was so determined to do it by myself. Like I thought I was actually going to be able to heal by myself. No, it shouldn't be taking like 9 months to heal by yourself. Okay, I know like a healing journey is not like it's not going to be linear, and it's not going to be like it's not going to happen like that, but also like can it go any faster? Like come on. I've been prioritizing myself, but I've been looking for a therapist, putting myself first, um which I should have been doing that earlier, but you know, big-headed me. I think aside from that, I just understanding my triggers and avoiding them. Like those videos, they keep listen. The past week, they've been popping up. They've been popping up. If you see this, this is meant for you. Wait, hold on. If you see this, this is meant for you. No hashtags. This is meant for you. Are you sure it's meant for me? Because there's something called an algorithm, and the you know But yeah, that's all for today's episode. Like I said, the I might I don't know. I'm still debating on when I'll put that episode out, but I will make an episode explaining the whole situation. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I kind of want to like want other opinions to see like how people see it from different perspectives. Cause like, yo, yeah, this will be like the last like depression era. Hopefully there's not going to be a depression era part 3, but for now that's the end of depression eras. Um the next episode, I'm not going to give any spoilers, like major spoilers. I haven't recorded it yet, but it's going to be funny, hopefully. I don't know. I haven't recorded it yet and I feel like it might be a little awkward cuz yeah, I don't know. I'm awkward, but like I think it'll be a little awkward, maybe a little cringy. I don't know. It depends on how I like execute this cuz but I'll see you guys in the next episode. Wow, I did pretty good on time. Hold on. I did pretty good on time. Ooh, also. Wait.